For the interest, I'm LaDonna Lockard. And what is a truth first? Because I've never had this happen before. Two of my guests canceled. I need to turn this out because there's something really relevant happening in the industry right now. I'm in the airport lounge and I happened to be sitting across from Marcie Davis. Marcie, go ahead, walk me through a little bit of your background. Why is it so relevant that you're here with me today?
Think it's kind of funny, actually, but I am an associate broker with Summit Sotheby's International Realty in Park City, Utah. I was the president of the Park City Board of Realtors in 2014 and remain currently on the grievance committee for the Utah Association of Realtors, as well as on the forms committee for Park City.
Amazing. As you know, there was a very big update that went into place today. Tell me your thoughts on the NAR settlement.
I think the NAR settlement is going to result in us seeing a drop in the number of realtors by somewhere between 20 and 30% is what my colleagues and I have been talking about. And basically that's because the new rules require you to have a signed agency agreement before you put anyone in your car and show them property. You have to first go ahead and negotiate your commission as to what you're going to be paid to help the client. And if you can't negotiate your commission with them, how in the world are they going to let you negotiate a house for them? And what we find is since it's been on the commission, has always been on the MLS, you're now going to have all these new agents who really don't know how to negotiate, trying to negotiate their commissions. We actually started this at Summit Sotheby's about 2 weeks ago rather than wait until the deadline. And we've already received all kinds of offers where the agents who are writing the offers are forgetting to put in their commission. So they're not going to get paid. We actually sent some of those back. So hopefully they will, but it's going to happen.
What is your advice for agents going forward with this and implementing this change and educating themselves on how this affects them?
Well, they really have to be up on the rules. Our brokerage made sure that we've had probably 15 or 20 conversations, hour-long meetings, and so on and so forth, to describe the new rules to us and to make sure that we follow them. So what you now have to do is negotiate your commission first. Then you end up having your agency agreement with your buyer or your seller. And after that, you can go out and if it's a buyer's agency agreement, you can go out and show them property. So first you have to negotiate that. I just think we're going to lose an awful lot of realtors.
It's hard work when you have to do that negotiating and when you're going back and forth. This isn't something that a lot of agents were used to in the 2020.
They're not used to it at all. They never had to worry about their commission.
You're right.
So at this particular point, you're going to show your colors to your client right up front.
I agree. And I think that those who are really qualified are going to rise to the top, and those who aren't,
they're going to find doing real estate. If the deal goes along without any problems whatsoever, it's easy. It's when it's not easy, when things happen. And those agents are not really as good at it. They don't have the experience. So we'll see what happens. But I think you're going to see that the industry is going to lose a lot of people. I do think that it would be, in one respect, that's a good thing because we are a professional agency, even though we're often thought of as one step below a used car salesman. But really, there are so many things that go on today in the purchase of a property that doing so without an agent is actually a mistake.
As a licensed realtor myself, thank you. Thank you for saying this. And thank you for being here with me. This could not have been better.
Well, it was wonderful to meet you.
It was so lovely to meet you.
Somehow we were meant to meet.
I know. Thankfully, you sat across from me in the lounge and we bonded over jewelry. So you just never know when the conversation.
That doesn't sound good for us. We sell, lots of real estate. We get to buy lots of jewelry.
When you're good at what you do. Thank you again, Marcie, for being here.
It was my pleasure.
Thank
you. Have a great day.
Thank you. For the interest, I'm LaDonna Lockard.
For more on these and all of today's top stories, go to nationalmortgageprofessional.com.